In today's Renegade Report, we are talking what's trending in video for 2025. Now, video is one of the best ways to get your message across to people. Why? Because people can actually visualize themselves working with you. For example, you and I are chatting right now, or at least I'm chatting, and you're seeing me on the screen. Now, what that's doing is that's putting my voice, my likeness into your head. And I apologize for that. That could be horrible, actually, now that I think about it. But overall, people love to work with those they have a connection with. And video can give you the opportunity to make that connection. About 10 years ago, I was involved in producing a TV show for our local real estate market. Now, this TV show made it on Channel 4. It was our local ABC station at the time. We spent a load of time putting that TV show together. We wanted to make sure that everything was just right. I remember we would shoot scenes in my personal house, so I had to send my wife and kids out for the day because the crew was coming into our house, putting up all the lights, they were putting up all the cameras, we had the producer, and here we are just shooting, to the point where my wife couldn't even come home for the day. She said she kind of felt like a prisoner outside of her home, actually. It was such a lot of work to put that whole TV show together, but what was the point? Well, the point was to generate that relationship. We had a lot of production, we had editors, we had everything happening to make that TV show fly. Now, here's the crazy thing. You get 10 years down the road, and guess what? Your TV production studio is literally in your pocket. For example, I am shooting this video right now with my plain old iPhone. I don't even have a separate mic. Could you see a separate mic anywhere? The production side of things is very, very simple. You don't need all the lights. You don't need all the cameras. So I'm shooting this video this way so that you can see what's trending. You'll notice I don't have tons of edits. You'll notice I don't have lots of stuff that's flying in and flying out. People just want to see what the heck you're working on because they want to see that, hey, you're a real person just like me. In fact, I was reminded of some of these reality TV shows that star people that people are really familiar with. Like, do you remember Ozzy Osbourne? He had that TV show a number of years ago. And what's so interesting about Ozzy Osbourne, the rocker? Well, he's sitting there in his kitchen, and what are you looking at? You looking at Ozzy? No, you're kind of looking around and to see, well, gosh, what kind of cereal does Ozzy eat for breakfast, right? That's kind of how it is. So when you're shooting videos, you simply can be yourself, and you should be yourself, and you can make them very organic. You don't have to spend a lot of time in the production side of things. This is a big mistake that so many of my clients make. They feel like that the production side of the video has to be sky high, and it doesn't anymore. And in fact, videos that are trending are ones that are more organic. Point number 2, YouTube right now is favoring smaller channels. They want smaller channels to grow as well. And why do they want that? Well, the more growth they have on their platform, the more eyeballs are going to be on their platform, and the more they can charge for ads. It's really that simple. If there's ever been a time in history to grab your phone, shoot a video, and get your message out, today's the day. Probably the biggest challenge that you might have with this is you don't know what to say, or you don't know who to say it to, right? Well, this can be really, really simple. Just pick who your best customer is, pick the type of discussion that you have with your best customer all the time, and pretend like you're talking to your best customer in person and put that on video. Another idea for content is simply the, hey, look over my shoulder while I do my work. So if you're in the mortgage space, then, hey, how do you price out a loan? If you're in the real estate space, it's, hey, how do you price a house? So whatever space you're in, any kind of value will help. Now, there's a really, really great formula that makes it super, super easy. We have a great content creation formula that anybody can follow, and it will help you get eyeballs on your content. It's a simple 3 steps: goodwill, value, and an offer. Just simply grab your phone and start creating content that helps people. Start talking about your field of expertise. Don't talk about yourself. Talk about a problem that your customers have and how you can solve that problem. And then simply just give them an offer. So what's a simple offer? Well, it's really just a call to action. What do you want your audience to do as a result of hearing your message? A really simple one is, hey, if you've had questions like this, or if you've struggled with this problem too, we might be able to help you solve it. Give me a call at my number and let's talk about it. Just that simple, right? We don't have to overthink. Just keep cranking out helpful content. And the more videos you make, the better you will get at it. And by the way, your first one, it's going to really suck probably. And your second one's probably going to really suck. But your 40th, your 50th is going to be awesome. But you can't get to 40 or 50 until you do 1, 2, 3, and so forth. So grab your phone, crank out a few helpful videos today. Just get them out today. Get going and get them out to all of your social media audiences. Now, we use TruePartner AI to post our videos everywhere in just a few clicks. If you haven't tried TruePartner AI yet, then you're going to want to go to marketingrenegades.com. There you can join my free group where we're chatting about marketing all the time, and you can check out TruePartner AI, the best marketing platform in the world right now. Anyway, hope that helps today. Can't wait to see your videos.